Steven Spielberg is a legend. He's one of the greatest filmmakers ever, plain and simple. He's also made a lot of movies. While he might be one of the best at what he does, not all of his movies are as good as one another. Whether it's dramas, comedies, adventure flicks, science fiction epics, horrors, children's movies, animated movies, musicals, Spielberg has dabbled in just about every genre of movie. He has a way of making the world and characters of each of his movies come alive like few other directors can manage. The problem with trying to rank Spielberg's movies is that not only has he made a lot of them, so many of them are good, if not great movies. So on any given day, some of the movies on this list could be swapped out with others in his filmography. But as of 2023, these are what I think his best movies are. These are the best Steven Spielberg directorial efforts, his best movies in my opinion, from worst to best, ranked. West Side Story is a remake of the original movie of the same name, also based on a book and a stage play. Spielberg's take on it adds modern flair and stylings, and it showcases how good the man is at framing and staging and blocking. This is Spielberg at his best as a visual storyteller. It's just a shame that the movie is such a faithful, close remake of the classic because its lack of originality lets it down a little bit.
Nobody had a better rain on my Merry Christmas parade.
I'm getting close, huh? You will go to prison.
You're gonna have to catch me.
Leonardo DiCaprio stars as a con artist on the run from federal agent Tom Hanks. Catch Me If You Can is a comedy drama filled with levity and thrills alike. Spielberg showcases his skills in balancing tones and establishing moods while also keeping up the pace in what is essentially a long chase movie. It's fun, it's emotional, it's enjoyable.
Shall we stop this bleeding?
Abraham Lincoln is perhaps one of the most renowned politicians of all time. Spielberg adapted Lincoln from an epic book, focusing in on the man's attempts to abolish slavery at a time of civil war. Lincoln is Spielberg's attempt to mix The West Wing and biopics, with plenty of poignant themes and messaging, a star-studded cast headed by the fantastic Daniel Day-Lewis, and plenty of twists and turns and political shenanigans too. Close Encounters was Spielberg's first attempt at an awe-inspiring sci-fi movie in which a normal man experiences a UFO. Filled with groundbreaking special effects, a great cast and iconic imagery and sounds, Close Encounters paved the way for a plethora of other science fiction movies of its type, such as Arrival and Nope.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Jaws put Spielberg on the map, and it revived the idea of a Hollywood blockbuster. Part horror, part thriller, Jaws is about a shark terrorizing a seaside town. It has iconic themes, quotable dialogue, mesmerizing visuals. It's a horror movie that defined what many future horror movies ought to strive for, and very few have managed to pull it off since.
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
I'll be right here.
Part family movie, part emotional drama, E.T. is one of Spielberg's more emotional outings. It's about a young boy who finds and befriends an alien, and then must keep him safe and secret from the government, and just about everyone else. This is the movie that plays with emotion. It makes you laugh, it makes you cry, and it showcases Spielberg's talents in toying with how you feel. With of course some help from John Williams and the great on-screen performances too. Raiders was Spielberg and George Lucas's attempt at harkening back to the classic adventure stories of the 30s and 40s. It's a blockbuster action-adventure movie with plenty of levity and colourful characters. It's also a perfect example of a movie where everyone set out to make something fun and entertaining, and not only did that, but created history in the process. Its mix of horror, action, drama and comedy means there's something for everyone in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Many directors have dabbled in the war genre, particularly focusing on World War II. Very few have ever come as close to capturing the horrors and torment, the sound and the adrenaline of a battle. Saving Private Ryan is a star-studded, non-stop, heart-pounding movie that replicates the feel of a battle, with visceral audio and imagery, as well as characters who are relatable and a simple story everyone can get behind and root for.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is one of those perfect movies. It's a movie that tries and succeeds to be a thrill ride, with groundbreaking special effects and iconic imagery all over the place. This is a movie where everyone involved was on their A game, whether they realised it or not. It's a roller coaster ride, with emotional highs and lows. It's full of horror and excitement, and it's a movie you can't stop watching once you're in.
I have to find every rag, bury it up here and burn it.
The list is alive. All around its margins lies the gulf.
Perhaps Spielberg's most important and noteworthy movie is Schindler's List. This is the war movie all about Auschwitz and the treatment of the Jewish population during the war and Holocaust. It's a deeply personal and emotional movie, a movie not everyone will like or stomach. Filmed in black and white with only a few colours here and there, it's dark and moody, dramatic and impactful. It's Spielberg at his most serious. And those are what I think are Steven Spielberg's top 10 movies as of right now. Like I said, there's so many good ones, I could easily switch some of them around in another outlet. Let me know what you think in the comments and feedback down below. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _GrandBird. Until next time though, thanks for watching.